Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for July 25th, 2017. For your Tuesday, we're going to have overcast to mostly cloudy skies. Don't expect to see much of the sun today. We're going to have an area low pressure, very weak, sitting offshore, creating a marine flow influence here. There's a little bit of an inverted trough sitting back here. If this was wintertime, the snow weenies would be jumping up and down, going crazy, trying to figure out who's going to get some snow out of this. But this is not one of those situations, obviously, because it's summer. We could have an isolated shower pop through with this afternoon as this trough axis swings through, but it's not a big deal. We do have a big trough that's going to be moving in behind yesterday's cold front, which is now expected to be well to the southeast. This was actually pretty impressive yesterday for a few areas, anywhere from just northwest of the Allentown area through the Lehigh Valley. A funnel spotted in Allentown. Actually, I saw that rotation yesterday as it passed through, went all the way down to Philadelphia and into interior South Jersey. So it survived a long way, and no severe thunderstorm watch for this area. Was not really expected to be as potent, but the high-resolution rapid refresh model was all over it yesterday. So for once, it did very well yesterday with its prediction. But that has now moved offshore with that cold front, and of course, we're left in the wake of this weak area low pressure northwest of the boundary and that inverted trough axis to our northwest. As you move through the afternoon here, you see that little axis swinging down to the southwest. So just an isolated shower. Let's go to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'll start this off at 1 p.m. just to give you an idea what we're looking at. Some weak showers move rotating through from maybe basically north to south along that axis, and not a big deal here, but you could get a brief shower that briefly interrupts some things, and then that moves off to the south and then dissipates this evening. So not a real big deal, and just some isolated areas getting into that action. Going forward from this point, that system moves offshore. High pressure moves in its wake, and we're expecting partly to mostly sunny skies here on Wednesday. Temperatures are going to be, again, the trough axis moved in here, so it's going to be a little cooler. Not today, especially because of that it's going to be mostly cloudy or overcast most of the day with that marine influence, and you're going to have that trough in here as well. So the two of those will combine to keep temperatures in the 70s in most locations. Might get to around 80 here in Philadelphia, in the Philadelphia metro, but elsewhere it can be feel a lot cooler than it has been, but not really too low in the humidity. And then here on Wednesday, when the sun comes out more, it's going to feel like a nice refreshing day with temperatures still slightly below average, and that probably holds up until Wednesday. It might get near average here on Thursday. As the cold front's going to be approaching from the west. Here is Thursday. I do think the entire day is dry. The system moving to our west is going to have a cold front with it. This probably comes in overnight Thursday night, bringing scattered showers and thunderstorms. Might linger into very early Friday morning, but I do think Friday is one of those days where you have clouds and maybe a leftover shower in the morning, and then you get a partly cloudy afternoon. So much improved. What this front is going to do is reinforce the trough that's already in place, or that's in place over the area today through Thursday. So this is cooler air, very similar to what we've had, we're expecting in the next couple of days. But this is not going to be a cold. It's a cold front, but it's not going to be a cold air mass. We're talking about temperatures that are very similar to what we're expecting on Wednesday, with generally 80, 82, something like that. And that's going to be what is going to be common for Friday through the weekend. Once this front passes, we're expecting over the weekend to be a nice refreshing weekend with low humidity and just very nice, very slightly below normal temperature still. That's going to last right into early next week. And there are signs that this will be an extended dry period. We don't expect nothing shown here in the models. I'm going all the way out now to Wednesday and Thursday of next week before we can even find any semblance of precipitation, maybe with another front trying to drop down here. It might get here at Friday of next week, but it looks like we're going to have an extended dry period finally. I know we've been so unsettled, and everybody's like, why are we so wet? This month of July has been abnormally wet for most areas, especially far north. Some areas are 7-8 inches of rain this month, and it's been pretty incredible. But we're finally going to get a break, it looks like, after we get past the cold front here Thursday night and early Friday, and then that should last for about a week or so. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for July 25th, 2017. Have a great Tuesday.